Hi, I'm Kirk Evans, president of U.S. LawShield. We're here today with a quick update about a recent decision out of the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals out of California. So that case held that it was unconstitutional to ban a nonviolent felon from possessing firearms. So the general law is that a felon in the United States cannot possess firearms. But many cases around the country have challenged this law as a result of the Supreme Court decision a couple of years ago, and argued that it's unconstitutional to prohibit nonviolent felons from possessing firearms. The court said yes, that the individual in this case, even though a felon, was entitled to possess firearms. There's two very, very important provisos for gun owners around the country. One is that the court looked at very, very specific facts and the very, very specific convictions involved in this gentleman's case before making that determination, and did a historical analysis of whether or not those convictions would have been convictions way back at the time of the Constitution that might have prohibited someone from possessing firearms. So if you're a gun owner today and you have a nonviolent felony conviction, unless they're basically the exact same convictions that this gentleman had, there is no certainty that this case will apply to you or the convictions that you had. Number two is, this is the Ninth Circuit Court of Appeals out of California. This decision does not apply to any of the other federal circuits around the country. So if you're in West Virginia, Texas, Ohio, anywhere else besides the Ninth Circuit, those courts do not necessarily have to follow this decision. They can look at it and say, that's logical, I like the arguments, I may go along with it, but it is not binding on any of those courts yet until we get a final ruling, if any, from the U.S. Supreme Court. So big proviso, if you hear about this decision in the news, you have a nonviolent felony conviction, please do not go running around with a firearm until there is more certainty on this issue. Good news for U.S. LawShield members, if you have any questions at all about this decision, if it might apply to you or someone you know, or if you're in another jurisdiction, you wonder whether or not there's a case in your jurisdiction that might help you out, you can call in, ask to speak to the independent program attorney in your state at no additional cost. It's all part of your membership, and to get all of your questions answered. Thank you for watching.